Facebook group so that, our friends who like to join us will be able to watch along. But first, I'm going to send you the link for the stream. So we are streaming now. So to anyone who watches this live stream, they haven't joined us yet, but if they go back and watch the rerun, welcome to the Bazaar Cafe Open Mic. I am your host, Allison Wonderband.
Woo-hoo!
And we have a great list tonight. It may be small, but it also may grow. And we also have some of our regulars, some of our old regulars, and some new folks. So I'm really excited to hear what our mix will be tonight. And we're going to get 3 pieces from everyone. So, 3 songs if that's what you do, but I like to say pieces because you can do poetry, you can do, 15 minutes of comedy. If anyone wants to do a live painting, I just love art. We're here to let some art out into the world. The one thing that Bazaar Cafe likes to focus on is original art. So we like you to do your stuff for us. Although I'm not gonna be super picky, but the Bazaar rules, 1 or 2 songs. So that's changed for the virtual open mic. But the other Bazaar rules are no covers. But that was a big rule for in the cafe. So I'm not going to kick you off the live stream if you have a cover or recreation of other artwork to do. It works here. But the boss will come down on me if we get taken over by people doing covers. And kind of, it's more about the spirit of the thing. We still want to hear your voice. That's the most important. So that's really the only other rule. I let everyone kind of control their mutes because we want to hear you when you're in our Zoom meeting with us. But if you have some noise going on that gets in the way of performances, then mute, and I can mute you if I need to. So without further ado, we're going to get to our amazing performers. First up is going to be Rob. After that, Ariel Atzat. I think we'll still get you at about your time. And then following Ariel will be Robin Wren. But right now, please give it up for Rob. Yay!
My brand new welcome to the world COVID love song. Social distancing, such misery, especially if you live alone like me. Months go by with 0 hugs. Give me chocolate, give me drugs. So damn lonely, gonna cry. So damn horny, wanna die. You're the sexiest angel I've ever seen. This refugee's ready to break quarantine. I don't need sweet talk, I'm ready to bone you, but how to fuck in the time of corona? No kissing, says the CDC. Okay, that's fine with me. No face to face. If we fuck till dawn, get naked, you can leave your mask on. The safest position, reverse cowgirl. Saddle up, let's give it a whirl. But something here feels kind of strange. You're wearing a mask while riding the range. You can buck away till your saddle's sore, but cowgirl's not the right word anymore. It's time to rename this COVID copulating. I'll figure it out, you keep gyrating. I think I found the name to serve. Come on, lover, let's flatten that curve. And do the bandit. Do the bandit. Oh yeah, the WHO, they do demand it. Wear a cowboy hat, I just can't stand it. They're like President Pushy Grabber planned it. Here's my ass, come on, brand it. Do a handstand mountain, lightly land it. Grab my cock, now expand it. Then you can rub my prostate, gland it. No surprise, the Mormons banned it. Ain't no need need to understand it. Your body is a wonderland, it. Assless chaps, I cannot stand it. Yeah! Everybody do the bandit. Yeehaw! Ride 'em.
Woo!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And that is a brand new video just released on YouTube, Rob's Naked Meadow. Check it out. Here we go. This is called No Skin. Desdemona and Othello brought the love and the heat. Frederick Douglass and Helen Pitts showed the haters to the street. Lucy and Desi lived their love off screen and on. Yoko, John, David Bowie, and Iman. No skin, just hearts. This is where the healing starts. No skin, just hearts. This is where tomorrow starts. Get that oil, baby, time for some rubbing. Turn off the phone, we need a little loving. I'll watch you undress, you take away my breath. Let our DNA swirl, swirl to save the world. No skin, just hearts. This is where salvation starts. No skin, just hearts. This is where a new world starts. Chromosomal diversity makes a baby so happy. Mocha, albino, green or red. I got a colorblind bed. Boobs and balls, grab 'em if you got 'em. Do a happy dance and smack my little bottom. Invite some friends so the night won't end. Turn off the lights, grab somebody tight. No skin, just hearts. This is where the caring starts. No skin, just hearts. This is where the rainbow starts. No skin, just hearts. This is where the fear departs. No skin, just hearts. This is where the compass charts. No skin, no skin, no skin, no skin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's finish with sex. This is called Sex. She's not brilliant or charming. She's not classy or disarming. But she fills my empty soul. She makes me feel whole. I need her in the night. Her name is Sex. I'm not genteel or suave, sometimes a thoughtless slob, but she sees me there waiting, a monkey masturbating. She needs me in the night. My name is Sex. We need it when we're happy. We need it after fight or flight. We need it when we're lost. We need it wrong or right. We need to be fondled. We need it in our bones. We need those shudders, sweet gasps and moans. We need it in the night. We need it in the morn. We need it every day. It's why we're born. You need it from me, and I need it from you. If we lose it, we don't know what to do. The source of our power, the purest peace we know. For a second or an hour, it's where we always go. We need it like air, we need it like food. You can't wish it away, it always intrudes. It's not polite or contrite, it won't be shamed or tamed. It wants who it wants and laughs at our silly games. Someone's getting it now. It ain't me or you. Don't that make you blue? Our name is sex. Thank you. Thank you, Bazaar. Thank you, Ali.
Thank you, Rob. I like that. I like the interesting mood of that set. It started really bouncy and then had a nice like mellow closer.
Yes.
All right. Up next, we're going to hear from Ariel Atset on deck, which is what I usually say, but I didn't earlier for some reason. But on deck, we're going to hear from Robin Wren. Hopefully, that's not too early. And then the next person on the list is Adam. So I don't know if that's too early either. I think you'd end up going on a little bit before 8. That's fine? Okay, cool. Then we'll stick with that, and then I'll play after Adam. But right now, please give it up for Ariel.
Woo!
Yeah. So nice to see y'all. I've been a very bad musician this week and have not touched my guitar since last Thursday when we did our open mic. I know, isn't that terrible?
I know how that is.
Yeah, I've actually been focusing my musical creative energy on trying to get ready to release music into the world, which has been really exciting and surprisingly time consuming.
Woo!
So
I'm so
I've been working. Yeah, tomorrow's the day, which is crazy. I can't believe it's tomorrow. I'm excited and nervous. But I'm gonna play a song that's not even on the EP and an old song just because today kind of started feeling like winter and I really like winter. So this song is my ode to winter. I listen for the sound of it, the quiet of the snow turns everything green into white. How it glistens in the light. How pine berries stored from summer, saved in sugar, they'll last through a winter long, a winter long. Bathed in the winter glow, I rest my eyes in the cold. Trees outside who lost their leaves, gone to sleep for a while. Alpine berries stored from summer, saved in sugar, that lasts through a winter long, a winter long. Listen for the sound of it, the quiet of the snow turns everything green into white. How it glistens in the light, how it glistens in the light.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's so good to be here, as always. It's just really nice to share space, particularly with other musicians, and particularly with the release of music coming up. It's honestly been really hard knowing that I can't like play a live show and have like a big moment where it feels like, okay, I've done this thing that I've worked so hard on. That's something that I've really been looking forward to, and obviously is not going to happen. Um, and releasing into the online world can just feel like very anticlimactic. So I'm really excited to be here and to share with you all. It feels really good. That being said, I'm going to play the single for you. Obviously, very different than the fully produced one, but this is Ancestral Stories. And as of tomorrow, you'll be able to hear it on all of your various streaming things. And it'll be available for purchase on Bandcamp. And all of the money is going to the Marsha P. Johnson Institute, which is a really, really cool organization that's Black trans led and just really awesome. So, yeah, if you buy it on there, 100% of all of that will be going to them. So, yeah, this is Ancestral Stories. Waves crash below, compiling knowledge that we'll never know. So many centuries old, when whispers they tower, galloping through the cold, emboldened by their power. For all men life, for all my life, for all my life, for all my life. True stories carved in the height of a tree, unlocking secrets in the petals of a flower. For all life, for all life, for all life, for all life. Magenta colors the sky in a room filled with smoke, fruitlessly seeking. Earth shattered when they spoke. They spend their lifetime searching for answers unknown. Destructive progress. It was too late when they awoke. For all lives, for all lives, for all lives, for all lives. Thank you. Yeah,
Beautiful.
check it out tomorrow because it's totally different than me playing it just with my guitar. My friend Sage played cello on the album, and it's awesome. The sounds that she got from the cello for this particular song are like so wild. I had never seen a cello do that before. You basically like do harmonics on the cello, but you move your finger up the neck and use the bow on it, and it sounds like seagulls. Like it sounds like birds. It's so wild and amazing. Um, she's, yeah,
I
I don't
love
know.
cello.
Me too. Yeah, I really, really love cello. I think it's such a beautiful instrument. Cello and bass are probably my two favorite instruments. Which is funny because I've never played either. Played piano and guitar. Yeah, so the single is I'm releasing it before I'm releasing the full EP, which is called On the Precipice, and I'm gonna play that song because I enjoy playing it. So, but it totally makes my guitar completely out of tune when I put the capo on 5. So hopefully that's better than it was before. stokes my fire. I will always figure out my way. I will always figure out my way. I will always figure out my way. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo!
Thank you, Ariel.
It's
I
so
love
great to
getting
hear
know
you, Rob, and I'm really excited to hear the rest of you too. So thanks.
Yeah, I love getting to know your songs better, but tomorrow I'll get to buy one and listen to it as many
Yay!
times as I want. Last Friday too, I went on a band camp spree. I realized it works really well on just like Fridays after the open mic. Like it's every Friday, I think, is artist day on Bandcamp or whatever, like where they give all the
Yeah, they don't
profits.
charge any sort of fee, so 100% of the profits go towards the musicians, which is awesome.
Yeah. So it was just like Thursday come the open mic, Friday go buy some music. I finally bought Leah Dunn's wetsuit,
Oh,
which I meant
nice.
to do when it came out, but then I realized I had canceled my debit card, so I had like no way to buy it online. so
Yeah.
so now it's mine. So Fridays, that's buy music or donate to causes. That's what we can do on Fridays, or donate to music
You do
or,
both
or buy music
tomorrow.
that
You
donates
can
to
buy music
causes.
and 100% will be donated.
That's awesome.
All
right.
Yeah, I'll share the information in there too.
Yes,
in the
and then I
chat.
can put that link on the Facebook group so that everyone who always checks us out on Facebook, they're awesome. There's a lot of awesome people on there and on Instagram, but I don't know really how to share links on Instagram. So we'll just have to link to you on Instagram, Ariel. But on Facebook, I can share those links so anyone watching in the Bazaar open mic group can check it out there. All right.
Bye.
Thank you, Ariel. Up next, we're going to hear from Robin Wren. After that will be Adam Hudson. On Double Deck is Moi. But right now, please give a warm welcome to Robin Wren.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm new here. I just actually moved here last month from England.
Wow.
So I'm very new to everything here, including playing live. Haven't really done too much of that. I did just release a couple songs on Bandcamp, so I definitely know the feeling, Ariel, when you say that it's very anticlimactic. You sort of push a button and then you wait for everything to happen and then nothing does. But I'm looking forward to starting to play live and doing some of that. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna play a song that I wrote when I just landed here. 3 weeks ago now, and the sky was orange, and I thought, is that normal? It wasn't, because the next morning, I woke up and it was a really nice day, and I got a chance to look around the place that I found myself, and I wrote a song about it. So here we go. Wait, can you guys hear? You're hearing me, right? Like it's picking up well?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, good. I knew a woman, she could sing like rain. When it came tapping at my window pane, she could have doused this dying flame. Oh yeah, she could. But she left me there on that barber's chair with my scattered hair on the streets of San Francisco. And he cut my hair with a butter knife. And I told him my sorrow, yeah, I told him my strife. He told me about his dying wife. Oh yes, he did. And now I cry at night, 'cause I know he's right. My pain's only slight next to the streets of San Francisco. I knew a boxer, he was rough and mean, the greatest fighter that the world has seen, with skin so brown and eyes so green. Oh yes, he was. But they broke his jaw, I don't know what for, some kind of civil war on the streets of San Francisco. Yeah, the first one wasn't enough. I knew a girl, she could paint and draw. She had a face like a movie star. She kissed me in her classic car. Oh yes, she did. It was nice actually. But she broke my heart, and she used the parts for her dying art on the streets of San Francisco. I met a man in a cardboard box. Said he had a house, but they changed the locks. I gave him my favorite socks. Oh yes, I did. And no one bats an eye when he starts to cry, saying, oh God, why, on the streets of San Francisco. Hope he's alright. I knew a girl, she could run so far. It made me wonder why I needed a car. She hid herself behind her scars. Oh yes, she did. And they were all in her arm. But she ran away, what else can I say, with the boy she'd made on the streets of San Francisco. But now I stand on these ocean heights, and I count the cars and I count the lights. I'm gonna find someone to fill these nights, oh yes I am. And they'll be so kind, always on my mind, like a love refined, just two hearts entwined. I'll leave this pain behind on the streets of San Francisco. Thank you.
I love it. Here a month, and you already have a San Francisco song.
Woo!
It'll fit
Yes,
right
there
in
you
that
go.
Bazaar Cafe.
Woo!
Not bad. I'm gonna need the this thing, medieval torture
Yay!
device for this one. So I'm from England, but I wish I was American, because there's some great music that's come from America. A lot of great artists, and a long, I think, history there of rock and roll and stuff like that. And there's one artist that I very much appreciate. You might have heard of her. She's kind of famous, Lana Del Rey. Probably know her. I mean, she's very, very, very well known. But her real name is Lady Elizabeth Grant, and this is a song about that, her and the culture of sort of the 1950s, 60s Americana, if that's all right. Let's see if we can get this going. American princess, beat poetry heiress, gala dinner, violet dress, all eyes on you. So young, so scared of death, weren't you, Elizabeth? Empty bottles, broken shelf, no one fix a thing. Kerouac, St. Augustine, love affairs fit for a queen, their faded faces so pristine in your little black book. But your words were works of art, a diamond encrusted heart, a New England Joan of Arc, your faith held firm. But I hope that I'll meet you when I go. to that after party of this sad little show, and we can talk about Lake Placid in the snow. Dylan, Cohen, Bruce Springsteen, New York skyline, movie queen, Johnny Cash, TV screen. I'm wide awake, it's morning. You're waiting for the Jack of Hearts. Oh, Lizzie, you played all the parts. Ready for the show to start at the cabaret. Then fame and glory up in lights, a generation's Jacobite, you young pretender, a lust for life, you had it all. Kanye West in limousines, Elon Musk in kerosene, but life on Mars ain't what it seemed, now was it? Oh, Buddy Holly, Hollywood, 1960s sisterhood, and Stevie Nicks, she understood what you now know. So sad-eyed lady, won't you go to that after party of this sorry little show, and we can talk about Lake Placid in the snow. Epigrams and epic poems, banisters, Long Island homes, broken voices, telephones, you sung about them all. Greatest Gatsby of them all, you're the matron saint of the debutante's ball. Four freedoms upon your wall, yes I know they are. But hero worship's not for me, though I count upon your rosary. I scribble my poor poetry for someone else. So fare thee well, Miss Carousel, a swirling vision laced in hell, and I'll ask you not for whom that bell is tolling all the same. I just hope that I'll meet you when I go to that after party of this silly little show, and we can talk about Lake Placid in the snow. We can talk about Lake Placid like we're on the radio, and we can talk about New York and when you'll go.
Yay!
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, can take this off now. That was great. Cold metal. I think I'm gonna finish this up a bit softer, I think. This is a song called Jaded Youth, which is very appropriate because it's, you know, that's what I am. I wanted you till my heart grew cold. I wanted youth until I grew old. I told myself I would never hold those moments in my hand. Time and time it just all falls down. I scream at night but there is no sound. No one can hear if no one's around. You know, a forest taught me that. I flick my lighter to see the light. The flash is swirling a starry night. Somehow I know it'll be alright, but I just don't know when. 7 verses and no chorus. The labels, they don't have time for us. So we write songs without a purpose. But ain't that just the way? Hold my hand and I'll let you go, like autumn leaves or the falling snow. No, I never did feel so low when Oxford called your name. You were running circles so gracefully. Your ponytail was all I could see. My chest was burning in Battersea, with one lap left to go. In the twilight of my jaded youth, I sip on gin and stale vermouth. I stumble around for some kind of truth, the kind I'd like to find. Can you help me find that kind of truth? Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Robin. Robin Wren, everybody.
Thank you. The
Woo!
debut, actually, in San Francisco. So.
Yeah, welcome to San Francisco. It's exciting that you're joining us for the first time, but that you're actually here in San Francisco, because we get a lot of people who are from far away, because that's one of the cool benefits of virtual open mics. Although hopefully one day you'll be able to join us here in the actual cafe. I broadcast from Bazaar Cafe, which is a great little spot for, and when we could do it, we had acoustic music, and it sounds really good in this room, which I don't feel like quite gets conveyed on my headphone microphone. And everyone's commenting, why didn't everybody else get the black tie memo? You look great,
I mean,
Robin.
I've got to keep it classy, really. This is
Yeah.
my first time on stage. So.
What's actually, it does work out. I guess I was expecting your return, because I'm wearing, I can't actually show it to you, but I'm wearing a new dress today. It's really cute. So I'm trying to show it off. And I felt like dressing up too. It's like sometimes it just feels good.
Sometimes you just gotta do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me on Bandcamp, you can find me on SoundCloud, and you can find me on Spotify. Some of those songs are up and more on their way, but yeah, just check me out, Robin Wren. Oh, Rob's got the bow tie too. Look at that. Fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much. This has been
Thank
really
you.
nice.
Yes, I hope you're able to return and definitely visit Bazaar Cafe one day. I don't know where in the city you're located, but the cafe actually is also open Wednesdays through Monday. So basically every day except Tuesday from 10 to 3. So we can't come in and play music with each other, but a lot of people go into the garden behind the cafe and play music out there. And there's, a bunch of musicians work at the cafe and hang out here. So if you're looking for a cool place in San Francisco, I highly recommend it.
All right, I'll check it out. Thank you.
And then I get the extra pleasure of coming in and playing the piano. So maybe I'll play a piano song tonight just so I can show it off. But not everyone can do that. Not only employees can come inside right now. So one day we'll see what happens. But up next, we're going to hear from some more performers. So Adam, are you ready to go next?
Yeah, I'm doing a video actually, so I'll share my screen.
Awesome. So we're going to hear from Adam. He will be followed by me. And then hopefully at some point, Benjamin will join us. He's usually able to come in a little after 8, and maybe Josh and Razan. But yeah, we'll just have to vamp until then. Right now, please give it up for Adam Hudson.
Hey, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I normally play in my garage, but the internet is really spotty in there, so I recorded a video. I'll just sort of tee it up and then share my screen. But I was asked to perform for a guy running for a city council in Walnut Creek. He's running on a defund the police platform. So he had a kind of like a local music show for his campaign. So I submitted a video to support that campaign. And so I uploaded it on my podcast website. So I thought I would share it with Bazaar cafe open mic, just trying out a new format because I think given where I'm at, I think actually works just sharing a video. So okay, I got it. I'm going to share my screen. Let me find it. Perfect. All right, I got to make sure to share computer sound. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now. There we go.
And another one.
Yeah. Woo!
Let me stop. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to. I probably think next time I'll just put it on full screen. But anyway, yeah. So just two drum kit jam. The first song actually was a song in my previous band that we used to play a lot, and obviously, as you can tell, it's like a drum break, so it sounds good solo. So I often do that solo wise. Then mid one is Fongus at African rhythm, and the drum was a djembe, and the other one was a drum jam. But yeah, the campaign is for Michael Sampson. He's running for city council in Walnut Creek. And he's running on a very progressive platform in a very conservative part of the Bay Area. So anyway, I know actually he's also a musician and a music teacher as well.
Oh,
And
awesome.
yeah, and one of the other people who runs his campaign is also a musician. So that's how I know one of the people who runs his campaign, so she asked me to perform for it was like kind of like a virtual music event as part of the campaign. So there was different artists, and then he talked about his platform and all that. So anyway, yeah, I'll put my SoundCloud in the chat so that everybody knows where to find my stuff. SoundCloud.com/AdamHudson5. And then if you want to see, that actual legit video, I co-host a podcast called Real Sun Car Hours. It's a Black political podcast, and I put the video on Vimeo and then upload it on Patreon. So patreon.com/Real Sun Car Hours. You can find it there as well. But yeah, on my SoundCloud, I have a bunch of other drum recordings, djembe, and then also solo drum kit. But as I was listening to it, because Ali, you were talking about like how difficult it is to hear, because we're not live.
Yeah.
I actually realized I like that format better for me because I can hear like it sounds more close to what the drums actually sound like.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
because I
capture
made
better sound that way.
yeah, I was able to engineer and mix the sound, and it sounds closer. So, yeah, so we can actually, I mean, without being live, we can hear it's close to the real thing. But yeah, if you listen through like, I have like ear monitors.
Yeah.
If you listen like on good speakers or ear monitors, you can hear everything pretty clearly. So, anyway, yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Bazaar. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Adam. We missed your music, so I'm so glad you found a way to share it with us again.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Woo.
And I just want to say I'm a slow reader, but I am excited because I did finally get to your article in the book, Who Do You Protect, Who Do You Serve?
Oh, cool.
So I learned a lot of good information, and I'm still working my way through the rest of the list, but I will get there.
Yeah,
I just have to take my time.
Yeah, I've been really busy with some activism and other stuff. That's why I've been sort of MIA recently, but I've still been practicing in my room. It's just like, plus also coming back to work, online teaching, just the flow of the day is different.
Yep.
I mean, the whole world's upside down, so whatever.
The whole world is upside down.
Our president has COVID, so like, I mean, they raised the stakes even more.
But oh yeah, that could be a part of my cause corner. I don't know if you were there when someone suggested the name Allie's Cause Corner. I already forgot who suggested that too.
Dope.
Oh my goodness. But I don't have something every week, but I am excited. I shared about Lip Slut the other week, like a few weeks ago, and I had bought their shade Fuck Trump, which I really, really, really loved. So then once I had it, like I had to tell everybody about it. Like if you wear lipstick, you might want to try this lipstick. And they have a part of their profits for anything goes to, are going to go to a bunch of organizations that you can choose from when you buy their products. And, I also just bought some of their lip glosses that were Feel the Burn for Bernie. What are the other ones called? Persist for Elizabeth Warren. I forget the other one. It's named after Pelosi. So they just have a bunch of really fun political colors that really look great on everybody. I'm wearing fuck Trump right now. um, so so yeah, definitely recommending some more of that stuff because I tried the glosses too and I like them. Any other things that I have in my cause corner? Just that I've been buying from Bandcamp. I went and I bought a bunch of stuff last week, and then my friend Brian reminded me in the live stream chat that the Artist Fridays are only the first Friday of the month, which is why I did a big binge on music last Friday because it was the first Friday of the month. So definitely I'm still going to buy, because I bought a whole bunch last week. I'm going to buy Ariel's single tomorrow because I want to hear it. But yeah, if there's ever anything that like has been out for a while that you want to get on Bandcamp, you can try and wait till the first Friday of the month. And then save all the other Fridays for maybe donating directly to causes. When I bought from Lips Let Last, a lot of all of the charities that we're doing were focused on voting organizations. So a variety of organizations that are they're trying to get it, help people vote and trying to make it easier. So that definitely helps. So, as we're in voting season, I finally got my ballot. Maybe that's my next big cause, is finding out what all the things are on the ballot. So I know I'm going to vote no on 22, no on Prop 22, because that's the one to prevent mostly drivers for apps to become full-time employees, and not
the Uber one and that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Prop 22 was like written by Uber and Lyft. It's going to support the business of an Uber and Lyft and not all the people who Uber and Lyft would not work with.
Yeah, because
without the drivers.
Yeah, because Uber and like they're classified as independent contractors, and then there's a law to switch them to employees so that they're covered by workers' comp, minimum wage, health insurance, like basically the basic benefits you get as being an employee.
Yep.
Versus being because as a writer, I've been a freelance contractor for a long time, so it's a different category if you're going from like an independent contractor to being a normal employee. So like if you're a contractor, you keep your money, but you're not, you don't really get like immediate health benefits and workers' comp and those sorts of things. So like there's some people make the argument that they like the flexibility of working for Uber and Lyft, but then it's also like, because of that contractor status, they're able to skirt a lot of regulations that normal taxis would have to. Like if you're a taxi driver, you're an employee and you get the same kind of benefits as a normal worker.
Yeah.
And also like if your car like messes up, normally for cab drivers they cover it, but if you're Uber and Lyft, because you're a contractor, the cost is it's weird. And there's it's really weird, but it's like the Prop 22 is really I'm voting no on it because just in my own experience of being a contractor, like that's how employers try to screw you over when it comes to workers' benefits and all that. That's really the idea, is to get you out of like the sort of benefits that I would say every worker should have, like health insurance, wages, workers' comp, all that kind of stuff.
I just want to say thank you so much for talking about these issues and like, yes, yay, this is awesome. I'm still here. I'm just cooking dinner, so my video's off because it's just like the wall.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, and the whole idea of working as a contractor, as an employee, is something that I think about every day because I'm a private music instructor.
Oh,
Um,
right. Yeah. So same
and
category.
yeah, well, I mean, I started out just teaching people that I met, and then I would find things online. You know, like when I was younger, I did the Craigslist thing, and then I found other apps to help me find students. And so I did it like as a side to my barista job until I was able to start doing it full time, which
Right.
I did with a major corporation. And now that's my only job. And I'm constantly kind of weighing the cost and benefit of being an hourly employee for a company versus just being in charge of my own lessons and getting all the money from the lessons.
Yeah.
And so there's so many voices in my life that had said, it's like, well, you could charge all this money and get all of it. And I'm like, but then I
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
all the benefits.
Because the thing is like, because I mean, I've heard that argument, and on the short term, just my experience, on a short term, it makes sense because you get all the money in. But once you factor in, you have to pay for health insurance. You have to pay for those basic things that are normally covered if you're an employee.
Yeah.
Then it's like, in the long term, it's more cost effective to be an employee. Because,
Exactly.
because like as a contractor, you don't get like immediate health insurance versus like if you're an hourly worker, like you, and especially if you work at a job that hopefully gives you good health insurance, you can get health insurance. But if you're a contractor,
You have to get your own health insurance, and it's
yeah,
usually going to be more expensive that way because
exactly, and
you
there's more
have
out of your income as well.
yeah, because when you are an organization or a union or a large group of people who are all going in together to get health insurance, you have bargaining power, and so you get better deals on insurance.
Yep.
So that's why I'm not teaching on my own. That's a big part of it, is just the health benefits, as well as 401k. And also someone else does all the administrative work that I hate doing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the biggest one is health insurance. I'd have to figure out my own health insurance, and I'd have to negotiate for myself. And I wouldn't get as good of a negotiation as a major national corporation would. So I think one of the biggest problems with things like what Prop 22 does is that, okay, yeah, some people like the flexibility of it, but I can choose whether to be an independent contractor or work for a company. People they're getting that choice taken away from them where they can work for somebody else and get the benefits of that. So like a lot of people want that. A lot of people choose that. So how can we take away that choice from them? How can we say just because the flexibility works for some people means that everyone else who wants those benefits can't get them?
Yeah.
Like cannot.
Yeah. I've just seen how, well, especially in media and journalism, how those companies will use independent contractors to screw over writers. I've seen that, and I've seen like people, like I myself have had to make different kind of career choices. So that's why I teach. I'm a community college teacher, so it's a lot more financially stable. But I've met so many writers who are very talented, hardworking writers, but they're writing really good articles and getting paid like $50 to $100 per article, which is nothing. Like it's nothing. And then it's like, okay, you have to write tons of articles, usually clickbait, to make money. And then it's like, okay, the money you do get's not going to be much. Then you're a contractor, and it's like, that's basically standard practice in media and journalism circles, is to classify a bunch of writers as contractors. But it's like the actual work you're doing is equivalent to a full-time employee in terms of the research. Like, you know what I mean? And it's same with like so it's basically my point is like I've seen this song before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's the
Yeah.
same song. It's just
Yeah, and we
different
all
chorus,
have.
different. This is like just similar chorus and chords. It's just maybe a different lyrics, sort of different. But it's like I've heard that tune before. I'm
Yeah.
familiar.
Well, and we're seeing the same. I especially see a lot of talk about this kind of stuff amongst musicians. You know, it's a big worry for musicians about getting gigs. Like if I get a gig here and there with a restaurant and they have to hire me as an employee, then they're not gonna hire me at all. But I mean, how true is that in the long? Like, what is that an acceptable reality that people will just, you know, write off that expense? Because the biggest thing that I've seen amongst professional musicians is that they're not valued enough. They're not valued enough by the restaurants and the venues that they are hired by. But they're so desperate to take what they can get. Maybe it would be better in the long run if companies and venues were motivated to hire the musician for a job to provide entertainment year round.
Yes. Yeah.
That means that people could actually make a living off of music, which most musicians I know in San Francisco can't do it off of music alone. Most of them are teachers or do multiple kinds of creative jobs, or are a barista and a musician, you know, like they can't. Yep. So, you know, it's, and the people who I have known who's like gone for it and tried to do a full-time job as a musician. I don't know if any of you here have heard of Sam Chase and the Untraditional, but he's one of like the shining examples that I hear of a full-time musician living in San Francisco. And he's awesome. He makes amazing music. And from everything that I've heard, because I don't know him personally, but other people talk about what a great guy he is. And he had medical issues and was screwed. Like he had to really worry about like fundraising to be able to pay his medical bills, because he had to go through this medical issue that meant he couldn't perform. So it's like, how do you balance that when like the only way to be a full-time musician is to be on the go all the time and never take a break, you know? Then you don't have a buffer in case of emergencies.
Yeah.
So welcome, Benjamin. You came in right in the middle of Cause Corner.
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be.
So, okay, what I was going to do was play some songs. So maybe I'll do that now. But I think definitely one of the big things that we're talking about is to vote no on Prop 22. And so if anybody has any other advice on props and positions to vote for in the ballot, we are happy to talk about that here up until, you know, election day. I'm going to try to vote early, though. I know that's like really important this year, especially with the mail-in ballots. Or post about it on the Facebook group page, because there's so much information to sift through all the time that I personally get very overwhelmed. So, and if I feel like I'm not informed on something, I don't feel comfortable voting on it. So any information you have to share, like, please share it, because I'm going to be more interested in what you guys have to say than random people on the internet. So with that, let's play a sad song. Yay. So I'm going to try and play the song that I've tried before. Hopefully I won't forget it. I have to take these off because I can't sing. So I can't hear you. Small child lying in the grass, awaiting the signs of morning to pass. When his father's eyes bloom like night flowers in June. But the snowflakes fall like the teardrops he can't escape, like the loss that caused his world to shake. And evening comes and all is silent. Small child lying in wait. Small child trying to sleep, but his mother's eyes start to creep to his mind, as he fears the night alone. Don't leave him all alone, nothing to hold him but inanimate animals and memories too young. And the father shut up like the flies in the stuff. Small child, never you fear, your mother's here. I will be with you like light in the dark, as long as you keep me close to your heart. I'll watch you grow with much rapture and joy. For you will always be my baby boy. You are my sunshine that is in the dark. I'll be at any length. I'll watch you. I forgot the words, but I remembered the melody. Da, 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 da. Small child lying in the grass. Many years have gone by, his dad's got a new wife. He's not so small anymore. He's got a lot to endure, but every night before he goes to bed, he whispers past the stars to the light in the dark, I love you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yay.
Beautiful.
I forgot some of the lullaby, but I'll keep practicing that one. I think that one should come back.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I have a quick story about it. In high school, I met someone through music friends, and so he decided to like remix this song, and he's like, what's this lullaby part? That doesn't make any sense. And so he just cut it out. And I'm like, oh, I like the part, and I like how it's weird. And now he's like, he would unironically love your hat, Rob. Let's just say that.
Unironic.
So that should have been a sign. That was not a good person to be around. Don't talk to him anymore. Okay, I'm gonna play a piano song because I said I would.
Woo!
Yeah, you know this one, Rob. Here, I'll put this here. I hope this is not too loud in the piano.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right, I want to play 3 today, but I was not playing what I was doing at all. So, that'll be the only piano one though, because I don't have most of my piano songs memorized.
Mm.
And I'm always just running down here with my laptop and nothing else. So, I'll play my song about San Francisco since Robin, who's new to the open mic and new to the city, already has a San Francisco song. So it's always a good reason to play that one. All right, here we go. beautiful, mighty, and strong. It's your share of revolution, had countless battles you won, but you don't know. So you try to push me away, 'cause you can't trust that I'll stay. Believe me when I say that I won't go. I won't go. I won't go. Your crew get down and dirty. Sometimes you're an asshole. That don't scare me, so I won't go. You're rough, tough, and germ. You can crack a joke. That makes me holler, so I won't go. I won't go. I won't go. Got no morals, lanterns, money, got pickup lines as thick as honey. What charms me is your soul, so I won't go. To you, lust is not a sin. Got no room to let me in. I'll squeeze by till you know that I won't go. I won't go. I won't go. It was all that I could do to get through to your heart. Now I'm here to stay. Don't be afraid. I'd never betray all that you gave. You were in my dreams before I'd seen what we could be. Now that we're a team, I'd never leave unless that's what we need more than anything. I may be sweet enough to be like everyone that I meet. No one knows me like you know, so I won't go. I'm just a big old cutie pie, and you're the apple of my eye. My place is by your side, so I won't go. I won't go. I won't go. I won't go.
Yeah, don't go. Woo!
So good. So good.
Thank you, everybody. All right, did I see someone join us for a second? They're gone again. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. Are Josh and Razan here?
I noticed it. It was someone named like Mikhail or Michaela or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll join us if they want to play. And hopefully Josh and Razan will be here before we're finished, because we're on to the last name on the list. Lucky last, our favorite crooner, pianist, barista.
Crooner Pianist Barista. That is my official title. Hold on, I'm gonna switch my headphone input real quick.
I'm trying to get your spotlight. Please give it up for Benjamin Rupert. Yes.
Okay, I had to switch it over to the AirPods so that I can hear y'all, but also hear myself. Listening to other people, I like these new headphones I got. They're great for hearing other people play, but for myself, I cannot hear anything of myself.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's why
so...
these are my good headphones, but I can't sing in them.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to be able to hear myself sing. Okay, let's see. didn't really decide the ones I wanted to play, but let's just go with things that I know I have in my fingers right now. Why do you turn against me, my mind? A lie repeating, I am dying. Suck these hollow pangs you inject. Back into your fangs, you are not correct. And you don't define me, you interject, retrospect. You can't confine me, you pain deflect object. I've been trapped here for years, under your trickster mouth, fueling my fears. You run me round my own heart. You turned a lie into a magic act, into an art. And you don't define me, you interject, retrospect. You can't confine me, you pain deflect object. You don't define me, you interject, retrospect. You can't confine me, you pain deflect object. And you don't define me, you pain deflect object. And you can't confine me, you interject, retrospect. Why do you turn against me? My mind.
I love that ending.
Thank you. Thank you. This one I played last week, and I'm gonna play it again. Was I here last week? No. I think I had to miss last week because I had school or something. I played it last time I was here, whenever it
Yes.
was. sometimes. This place of not knowing, when clearly I know my own side. Sure, we've kind of had the conversation I like in theory, that for now you can just be my friend, while I focus on me. You're a slow mover, and I respect that. A patience chooser, and I can respect that, though it might hurt to wait. I don't think there's harm in being upfront to state what I feel. Your charm and kindness mean a great deal to me, to someone still healing. So thank you. Still, you're a soul mover, and I respect that. A patience chooser, and I can respect that. And though the stakes might terrify me, and I might be reckless and too romantic, I still wager. Oh, you're a slow mover, and I respect that. A patience chooser, and I can respect that. A slow mover, and I respect that. A patience chooser, and I can respect that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you. So, for this last one, so this is a song I actually played for the first time in a decade last night for a show that I did. There's Martuni's, you know Martuni's, the piano bar in the city. They do this thing every once in a while called a quirky cabaret. They've asked me to come on a few times as a performer, and they do it on Wednesday. At least the ones I've been doing have been on Wednesday nights. And they asked me to do one last night, and I decided to brush this one off after I saw a video. Facebook reminded me of it. You know, they have the Facebook memories that pop up, and it was a video of me performing this song 10 years ago from the 3rd of this month, 10 years ago at Bazaar, at that very piano, a full decade ago. So
Really?
it's yeah, it was a video of me, like little 23-year-old me playing this song on that piano. So I decided to relearn it, partly to play it there, but also so I could play it tonight for y'all.
Nice.
Not a happy one. It's not many of mine are, frankly. It's I wrote it in 2010, but it's called 2009. Once I realized what was happening. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. Now I realize what was happening, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just wanna play. Once you realized what was happening, it didn't matter. Didn't matter. Now you've realized what was happening, and it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just wanna play, play. '09 was a frightening year for me. If I had to count the nurses and pills and locked doors and psychiatrists, I'd be reeling again. Took an office job, was too skinny, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I made bets with the top of the building, thinking it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just wanna play. '09 was a frightening year for me. If I had to count the attempts and contempt and failed hope for redemption, I'd be. If I had to round up the rounds and the sounds of my little roommate wailing, naked and shaken by something that apparently I can't see. I go crazy again.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Woo!
That's a good one.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
all
I
those.
kind of forget. You know, I've written so many songs over the years, and I've forgotten so many of them. And then this video popped up, and I was like, "Oh, that song!" So I had to relearn it because I don't write down any of the music, you know. So I learn everything by ear. I know how to read music, but I just don't. It takes me so long to write stuff down. I figure
Yeah,
if
it's
I
kind of
need to remember
annoying.
it, I can record a sketch and learn it by ear later.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to relearn it by ear the other day. So anyway, that's that.
Yeah, I have a list of songs I want to relearn that I never wrote down. It's a pain in the butt.
It
Because I
is,
really forgot them.
especially if you don't have them recorded. It's so annoying. Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely some that are just lost to time. Like,
Yeah, I have some
it's
of
just how
those.
it's just how it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for the better for some of them.
Right. Yeah.
But I like that one was a good one. I loved all the color. It has a lot of very dark color to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cluster chords in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your last one already?
That was 3.
Oh darn. Well, that was our last performer of the night. So thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Thank you all for staying. Thank you,
Thanks for
everyone
hosting.
who's here before. Of course. My pleasure. I'll put up, I forgot to say, you all know the deal. But Robin might have wanted to know the deal a bit more clearly. I'll put up the sign up tomorrow at 10 a.m. or thereabouts on our social media. And so you can pick your time for next Thursday if you want. Except I think I got Rob and Benjamin down for regular times. So you can really just tell me if you can't make it. But also Benjamin, just so you know, we're live streaming on YouTube tonight because
I
the
saw
Facebook
that.
didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, it says live on YouTube on my little screen here.
Yeah.
Hi, YouTube.
So, hi, YouTube. We've got viewers. They're awesome. I don't know if I'm getting any of the followers on my YouTube page or if it's just everybody coming from the links that I put up on Facebook where we usually stream. But one of these days I'll figure out what the hell's going on with Facebook. I wish I could just stream everywhere at one time, but that's not how it works.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I've tried. It doesn't. So anything I'm forgetting? I think we definitely got everybody in. We had some amazing performances tonight. So let's repeat it next week. Okay, everybody?
Yay! Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ali.
I
We
love you all.
Ali.
Have a great night.
You too. Good night.